You've waited all year for this dream cruise, ocean breeze, island sunsets, endless buffets, but one wrong outfit could get you turned away at dinner, humiliated at the pool deck, or even flagged by security. These are anti-just style tips, they real rules that veteran cruisers swear by. From forbidden prints that embarrass even the pros to the hidden dress code no one tells you about until it's too late, we re-exposing the 18 things you should never wear on a cruise in 2025. And wait until you hear number 7, it shocks even the most loyal Carnival and Royal Caribbean cruisers. #1. The 2 forbidden prints. Most new cruisers think any tropical print works at sea, but there are 2 patterns that instantly mark you as a rookie: neon tropical overload and funny novelty shirts. Example, embarkation day, you're excited, suitcase in hand, rocking your bright green palm shirt and matching parrot shorts. You think, I'm setting the vibe. But as you step into the atrium, everyone else is dressed resort chic, crisp linen, light colors, classy stripes. The photos yours stand out for all the wrong reasons. Even staff and photographers tend to skip the loud prints when selecting guests for promo shots. On Royal Caribbean and Carnival ships, those over-the-top prints can scream first-timer before you've even found your muster station. And novelty tees, the ones with beer, jokes, or cartoon flamingos. Don Tealand, the way you expect. They look fun poolside, but they clash with the elegant evening atmosphere once you move indoors. You'll look out of place in dining rooms, photos, and formal events. Worse, if you're hoping to blend in or network with seasoned travelers, those prints can subtly send the wrong message. Pro tip, go for muted tropical tones, navy, beige, or soft coral, and nautical prints like anchors or stripes. These say relaxed luxury instead of tourist on spring break. A simple linen shirt and khaki shorts will always photograph better, and you'll look like you've been cruising for years. #2. Improper swimwear and cover-up rules. Most cruisers don't realize this. Your swimsuit can actually get you kicked out of certain areas on the ship. And no, it's not about modesty. It's about hygiene and cruise policy. Example, it's day 2 of your Caribbean cruise. You've just come from the pool, dripping a little saltwater towel tossed over your shoulder. You think, I'll just grab a quick plate from the buffet. But the moment you step inside, a smiling crew member stops you. Sorry, sir, you'll need a cover-up in the dining area. It's polite, but it's also awkward. Everyone turns to look. This happens every day on Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and NCL ships. Cruise staff are trained to quietly enforce a no swimwear in indoor venues policy. That means no bare chests, no bikini tops, and definitely no wet cover-ups at buffets or elevators. It's not to embarrass you, it's about keeping dining and common spaces sanitary and slip-free. Ignore this rule, and you might not just face embarrassment. You can be denied entry to certain restaurants or lounges entirely. Plus, wet floors and cold air conditioning make for an uncomfortable experience. Pro tip, keep a lightweight, quick-dry cover-up or sundress in your beach bag at all times. For men, a moisture-wicking t-shirt and board shorts do the trick. That simple layer saves you from stares, staff corrections, and cold shivers. Trust me, seasoned cruisers always carry a dry change. And here's the kicker, in the next section, we re-talking about the one clothing choice that gets more people turned away at dinner than any other. #3. The truth about shorts and jeans at dinner. Here's the truth most first-time cruisers don't find out until it's too late. Shorts and casual jeans can actually get you turned away at dinner. Example, it's your second night on the ship. You've just come back from a shore excursion, sunburned but happy. You throw on a pair of denim shorts, a polo, and head to the main dining room. The maître d' gives a polite but firm smile. "I'm sorry, sir, there's a dress code this evening." Suddenly, you're standing there holding a menu and walking right back out. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, MSC, and celebrities still enforce smart casual guidelines in their main dining rooms, especially during dinner hours. That means no gym wear, swimwear, or casual shorts. Jeans, they're acceptable only if they're dark, fitted, and free of rips or fading. The same goes for women. Denim cutoffs or distressed jeans are a quick way to look underdressed among elegant evening outfits. Consequence, you'll not only miss out on dining room meals, but you might also feel out of place in formal settings, themed nights, or ship photography events. Many guests even avoid sitting near underdressed passengers during formal night. It's that noticeable. Pro tip, always pack one pair of tailored chinos and a lightweight collared shirt for men, or a casual summer dress for women. These pieces take zero effort but pass every cruise line S dress code from casual nights to Captain S dinner. Think comfortable elegance, not beach bar. And speaking of formal dinners, wait till you hear what formal night really means in 2025. It's changed more than you think. #4. What formal night really means today. Here's the big misconception. Formal night isn't tuxedos and ball gowns anymore, but it's definitely not sneakers and t-shirts either. Example, imagine this, it's formal night on your Royal Caribbean cruise. You show up in your favorite polo and clean white sneakers. thinking, they said it's optional, so I'm fine. Then you step into the dining room and realize everyone else looks stunning. Women in cocktail dresses, men in blazers, couples posing for professional portraits. Suddenly, you're the one who looks underdressed in every photo. Here's the truth. Cruise lines have relaxed their dress codes since the early 2000s, but formal still means polished. For men, it's now collared shirts, dress pants, and optional jackets. For women, it's cocktail or elegant resort where you don't need a tuxedo or a floor-length gown, but you do need to look like you put in effort. Consequence, underdressing on formal night isn't just about appearance, it changes your experience. You might feel uncomfortable joining photo ops, attending themed events, or mingling at the captain's welcome. You'll stand out, and not in a good way. Pro tip: pack one go-to formal outfit that works across any cruise line. Men gives collared shirt plus blazer plus dress shoes, no tie required. Women gives flowy midi dress or jumpsuit plus sandals or low heels. Keep it light, breathable, and photo ready. Remember, formal night isn't about impressing others, it's about celebrating the moment. And just when you think you've nailed your cruise wardrobe, the next mistake can ruin your look instantly. Because ripped jeans are more controversial at sea than you'd think. #5. Ripped or distressed clothing. This one surprises a lot of cruisers. Ripped or distressed clothing, even if it's designer, is a major cruise dress code, no-go example. You're heading to dinner on your Carnival cruise. Feeling stylish in your favorite pair of distressed jeans, a few trendy tiers at the knees, maybe a frayed hem. You walk into the dining room and instantly notice the difference. Pressed pants, sundresses, and crisp shirts everywhere. The hostess smiles politely but hesitates. She quietly reminds you of the no-ripped clothing policy. Suddenly, your fashion statement feels awkward. Most cruise lines, including Celebrity, Holland America, and Norwegian, list no torn or frayed clothing in their dining room dress codes. The reasoning, presentation, and atmosphere. Even intentional rips can look sloppy in formal settings, especially under elegant lighting or during photo ops. And let's face it, that chic, casual edge reads more like laundry day when everyone else looks polished. Consequence, ripped clothing can actually get you turned away from dining venues, theater lounges, or captain's night. It also affects first impressions, especially if you plan on meeting fellow travelers or networking with frequent cruisers. Pro tip: save the distressed look for daytime pool decks, shore excursions, or casual onboard lounges. For dinner or indoor events, stick to clean, unfrayed jeans or chinos. Want that modern edge? Go for slim, dark denim with no distressing. You'll look effortlessly sharp and completely dress code approved. And up next, the mistake that feels harmless but embarrasses more passengers than anything else. Yes, we're talking about the bathrobe and pajama debate. #6. The bathrobe and pajama debate here. The truth, no one wants to admit wearing your bathrobe or pajamas outside your cabin is one of the fastest ways to look like a rookie cruiser. Example, it happens every morning. A passenger rolls out of bed, slips on their cabin robe, and wanders down to the cafe to grab coffee real quick. The problem, they're not the only one there. Other guests are dressed for the day. Breakfast outfits, deckwear, cruise photographers, snapping and there you are, standing in line in a bathrobe, hair everywhere, being immortalized in someone's vacation reel. Cruise lines don't have an official no pajamas policy, but trust me, it's an unspoken rule. Public spaces like buffets, lounges, or even hallways are considered shared guest zones. When you walk through them in loungewear or slippers, it's seen as unhygienic and, frankly, inconsiderate. These aren't hotel hallways, they're tight, polished, high-traffic areas. Consequence, besides being a little embarrassing, you'll instantly stand out, and not in the relaxing, luxury way. Crew members have been known to politely ask guests to change before returning, especially near dining or lobby areas. Pro tip: if you just need that morning coffee or late-night snack, throw on comfy loungewear that passes as casual attire. Joggers, a soft t-shirt, or a light hoodie. It's comfortable and respectful. Keep the robe and slippers for balcony mornings or spa days. And don't get too comfortable yet, because the next mistake can actually get you warned by security. It's all about the clothing you think is funny, but the crew staff doesn't. #7. Offensive and profane clothing. This one's serious. Wearing clothing with offensive, political, or profane messages can actually get you pulled aside by cruise security. Example, a guest boards a Carnival cruise wearing a t-shirt with a funny drinking slogan. They think it's harmless until a staff member quietly asks them to change before dinner. Later, another passenger wearing a political parody shirt gets approached by security after complaints from families nearby. It doesn't matter whether it's humor or a statement on cruise ships. Perception is everything. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and Disney Cruises all have similar guest conduct policies. No clothing that contains profanity, nudity, political messaging, or anything that could offend fellow guests. And they enforce it gently but firmly. These ships carry thousands of passengers from all backgrounds and age groups. Your outfit doesn't just represent you, it affects the experience of everyone around you. Consequence, wearing the wrong shirt can get you flagged by security or denied entry to restaurants, shows, or lounges. Worse, if another guest files a complaint, it's documented under guest conduct, and repeat violations can result in being restricted from certain events. Pro tip: keep your wardrobe neutral, friendly, and cruise-appropriate. Think tropical, nautical, or classic travel prints, not edgy humor or slogans. If you want to stand out, do it with color, not controversy. Remember, the best cruise memories come from connection, not confrontation. And speaking of confrontation, the next rule seems small, but it sparks more side eyes in cruise dining rooms than almost anything else. Wearing hats indoors. #8. Wearing baseball caps in dining venues. It might seem harmless, but wearing a baseball cap inside cruise dining venues is one of the biggest etiquette mistakes passengers still make. Example: you're on a Royal Caribbean ship, walking into the main dining room after a fun day by the pool. You forgot you still have your hat on. No big deal, right? But as you're seated, you notice men around you without hats, dressed nicely. A waiter leans over politely and says, "Sir, could you please remove your cap?" Suddenly, you realize you've just broken one of the oldest, most universal cruise dining rules. Cruise ships treat their dining venues like fine restaurants at sea, especially on formal or semi-formal nights. Wearing a hat indoors, particularly during dinner service, is considered disrespectful to both the atmosphere and fellow guests. It's not about formality, it's about respect and tradition. Even casual buffets often prefer you remove headwear when eating indoors. Consequence: you won't get fined or written up, but you will draw attention, and not the good kind. Dining staff may remind you, and nearby guests might exchange looks. It's a small slip that instantly signals new cruiser. Pro tip: keep your hats for outdoor settings, pool decks, shore excursions, and sunny sea days. Once you step inside, tuck your cap into your bag or hang it on your chair. Want to protect your hair or scalp indoors? Go with a stylish visor or bandana when appropriate. Because the next mistake isn't about what S on your head, it's about what S in the air. And trust me, it affects everyone around you. #9. Overpowering cologne or perfume. Here S, a secret veteran cruisers. No, your cologne or perfume can be just as disruptive as loud behavior. Strong scents spread fast in confined ship spaces, and many passengers can't handle them. Example: imagine you're at the captain's gala on an MSC cruise. The dining room is elegant, the music's soft, but one guest's perfume fills the entire table. Within minutes, someone's sneezing. Another quietly excuses themselves. The person wearing it, they have no idea they're the cause. Cruise ships recycle indoor air through tight systems, meaning smells linger far longer than they do on land. The same goes for theaters, lounges, and elevators. A heavy scent that feels classy in your cabin can become overwhelming in a crowd. Even the spa staff will tell you strong perfume and cologne interfere with others' enjoyment and can trigger migraines or allergies. Consequence: besides irritating other guests, strong scents can actually get you quietly noted by crew members if complaints come in. Some luxury lines even include no heavy fragrance reminders in their daily planners for shared spaces like the theater and dining rooms. You don't want to be that passenger everyone avoids sitting next to. Pro tip: go light and strategic. One spritz at the wrist or collar is plenty, and skip scent layering like body spray plus cologne. Fresh, subtle, and clean always wins at sea. If you're heading to the spa, theater, or dinner, fragrance-free is best. And speaking of small mistakes that cause big reactions, the next one trips up more men than any other. Let's talk about the unwritten men's clothing rules every cruiser should know. #10. Essential men's clothing rules. Most men think cruises are all about comfort, shorts, tank tops, flip-flops, but here's the reality. Every cruise line has unspoken rules about how men should dress, and breaking them can get you quietly turned away from restaurants, bars, and even lounges. Example: a first-time cruiser walks into the main dining room wearing a sleeveless tank and slides. He's just come from the pool deck. Assuming it's a vacation, anything goes. But the host gently shakes his head. "Sorry, sir, we have a dress code." Now he's walking back to his cabin, embarrassed, while everyone else is enjoying their dinner. Even on casual nights, cruise ships like Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Carnival expect men to dress at least smart casual. That means collared shirts, polos, or nice tees, not gym tanks or basketball shorts. Flip-flops are for the pool deck, not the dining room. And if you're heading into one of the specialty restaurants, you'll often see no shorts or sleeveless tops printed right on the door. Consequence: underestimating the men's dress code can leave you scrambling for clean clothes, missing out on events, or looking out of place in photos. Cruise ships are all about ambience, and dressing the part keeps you comfortable and confident. Pro tip: pack one smart outfit that's versatile: a collared shirt, chinos, and loafers or clean sneakers. It works for every dining room and even semi-formal events. Add one lightweight blazer if you want to elevate your look. It's a small detail that sets seasoned cruisers apart from first. And speaking of outfits that ruin confidence, the next one might actually wreck your entire vacation, literally under your feet. Number A. The Vacation Wrecking Shoemista here. A cruise truth, most passengers learn the hard way. The wrong shoes can ruin your entire vacation. From blisters on shore excursions to slips on wet decks, poor footwear choices lead to pain, embarrassment, and sometimes medical visits at sea. Example, you see it all the time. A passenger heads to the buffet wearing flimsy slides, steps onto a wet pool deck and down they go. Or someone books a shore excursion in Cozumel, wearing cute sandals. Halfway through the hike, the straps snap, and the rest of the day is pure misery. Even worse, formal night rolls around, and someone's stuck in rubber flip-flops because they didn't T-pack real shoes. Cruise ships are filled with surfaces that shift, tilt, and get slippery decks, gangways, even marble stairs in the atrium. Flip-flops, high heels, or heavy dress shoes aren't designed for those conditions. And cruise medics will tell you, foot injuries and twisted ankles are among the most common onboard accidents. Consequence, bad footwear doesn't just kill comfort, it can derail your itinerary. Missed excursions, swollen feet, or injury can keep you confined to your cabin. Nothing ruins a dream vacation faster than limping through formal night. Pro tip, pack 3 shoe types, 1 pair of non-slip deck shoes, 1 pair of cushioned walking sneakers, and 1 pair of dress shoes or sandals for evening. That's it. You'll cover every situation from beaches to ballroom dinners without pain or panic. Now, your outfit doesn't just affect your comfort on board, it can also affect your safety off the ship. Up next, why flashy jewelry can make you a target in port. 12. Why you should hide expensive jewelry in port. This one. It's not just about fashion. Wearing flashy jewelry in port can put a literal target on your back. Cruise veterans know this rule by heart. What dazzles on board can draw danger ashore. Example. You're in Nassau strolling through the market in your diamond earrings and Rolex. Locals are friendly. The weather's perfect. But a few blocks later, a vendor suddenly follows you a little too closely. It's uncomfortable. You clutch your bag tighter, realizing maybe the jewelry wasn't such a good idea. Cruise security hears stories like this every week. Ports like Cozumel, Jamaica, and certain Mediterranean stops are safe for tourists, but petty theft can happen anywhere crowds gather. Thieves target what's easy to spot. Gold chains, luxury watches, designer bags, and here's the kicker. Even fake jewelry can draw unwanted attention. Most port police can't tell the difference until it's too late. Consequence, you risk losing valuables, delaying your return to the ship for police reports, or worse, turning a fun shore day into a stressful ordeal. Cruise lines always warn passengers during port talks to leave valuables on board. There's a reason it's repeated daily. Pro tip, keep expensive pieces in your cabin safe or leave them at home altogether. Wear minimalist jewelry or travel-friendly replicas when going ashore. A simple band, stud earrings, or even silicone accessories give you freedom to explore without worry. And speaking of comfort and freedom, the next mistake ruins both. It's the single biggest comfort blunder almost every first-time cruiser makes. 13. The number one comfort mistake everyone makes. Here's the number one comfort killer at sea. Dressing too heavy for the climate. Most cruisers pack for vacation, not for tropical humidity and reflective deck heat. Example, you've just disembarked in St. Thomas. The sun's blazing, humidity's at 80%, and you're wearing jeans and a black t-shirt because it looked nice for photos. 10 minutes later, you're sweating through every seam. Desperate for shade, chugging bottled water while locals stroll by in linen shorts and breezy tops. Sound familiar? It's a rookie move, and it drains your energy fast. Cruise ships and ports are designed for open-air comfort, sun decks, long walks, and humid shore stops. Heavy denim, dark fabrics, and synthetic blends trap heat, making you feel sluggish and overheated. On excursions, this can even lead to mild dehydration or heat rash. And inside, where air conditioning blasts, that sweat-soaked outfit turns clammy in minutes. Consequence, overheating wrecks your stamina. You'll skip events, rush through port tours, and spend more time recovering in your cabin than enjoying the trip. Many cruisers even mistake sea fatigue for what's really poor clothing choices. Pro tip, pack for breathability, not bulk. Lightweight linen, cotton, and moisture-wicking travel wear keep you cool and photo-ready. Choose light colors like beige or sea blue. They reflect heat and look great in cruise photos. Bonus, they dry faster, which matters when the ocean breeze sneaks up with a splash. And if you think that's just about fabric, wait until you hear how your choice of material itself can sabotage your comfort even more. That's coming up next. 14. Synthetic fabrics that trap heat. Here's an insider secret most cruisers overlook. Synthetic fabrics are your worst enemy in tropical weather. Polyester, nylon, and spandex might look stylish, but once you're on deck under that Caribbean sun, they turn into your own personal sauna suit. Example, you throw on a cute polyester top for a sea day. It's light, wrinkle-free, and perfect for photos. But an hour later, you're sweating through the fabric. The breeze does nothing. You can't cool down, and by lunch, you're sticking to your chair. Meanwhile, the veteran cruiser next to you in a cotton shirt looks perfectly fresh. Cruise environments are humid and reflective. Sunlight bounces off water and metal decks, intensifying heat. Synthetic fabrics trap that warmth and lock in sweat, leading to irritation, odors, and fatigue. Even worse, some fabrics like rayon and nylon absorb moisture but never fully dry, leaving you clammy during excursions or evening events. Consequence: wearing synthetics makes every activity feel harder. Exploring ports, lounging poolside, even walking from your cabin to the buffet. Overheating can trigger dehydration or heat rash, especially on excursions where shade is limited. Pro tip: stick to natural and breathable fibers, cotton, bamboo, or linen. They wick away sweat, dry faster, and let your skin breathe. Many cruise veterans also swear by moisture-wicking athletic fabrics designed for tropical climates, the kind used in hiking or golf shirts. You'll stay cool, comfortable, and camera-ready all day. And while we're talking about staying cool, some passengers go way too far the other direction. Up next, when too revealing turns into a cruise dress code violation. #15. Overly revealing outfits in family zones. Cruise ships are floating resorts, but they're also family spaces. And wearing overly revealing clothing in certain areas can land you an awkward conversation with staff, or a few uncomfortable stares from other guests. Example: you throw on your favorite bikini top and head straight to the buffet. You're thinking, I'm just grabbing a plate before hitting the pool. But halfway through the omelet line, a crew member quietly steps over and says, "Ma'am, would you mind putting on a cover-up?" It's polite, but you instantly feel the room's eyes on you. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, NCL, and Disney all remind passengers that family-friendly zones, buffets, indoor cafes, theaters, and kids areas require proper cover-ups or shirts at all times. It's not about shaming, it's about maintaining a respectful environment where families and travelers from all cultures feel comfortable. Consequence: ignoring the guideline can get you denied entry to restaurants or lounges, or earn you a quiet reminder from staff. Worse, it can make you the unintentional story of the day in a sea of passengers who remember that one person who walked through the atrium in swimwear. Pro tip: keep a lightweight cover-up, sarong or sundress handy. For men, a t-shirt works fine over swim trunks when grabbing food or heading indoors. You can still show off your vacation style, just save the swimwear for the pool deck or beach excursions. #16. Excessive accessories and bulky bags here. A rookie mistake that instantly gives away first-time cruisers: over-accessorizing and lugging around bulky bags. It's not stylish, it's stressful. Example: you see it every embarkation day. A passenger juggling a giant tote bag, a DSLR camera, a sun hat, a jacket, and a coffee trying to squeeze through narrow hallways while other guests brush by. Or a woman wearing heavy bangles and oversized earrings that jingle through dinner. It's not fun, it's exhausting. And when the ship hits a little motion, those dangling accessories become literal hazards. Cruise ships are designed with efficiency in mind: tight elevators, slim corridors, shared seating, and crowded buffet. Too many accessories get caught on chairs, snag on handrails, or knock into other guests. Plus, wearing a ton of jewelry or carrying bulky bags makes you a target for pickpockets during shore excursions. Even seasoned travelers on luxury lines like Celebrity and MSC go minimalist on board. Not because they have to, but because it just makes life easier. Consequence: over-accessorizing makes you uncomfortable, slows you down, and can even cause accidental spills or lost items. Once something falls overboard or disappears in a crowded lounge, it's gone for good. Pro tip: adopt the hands-free cruiser mindset. Bring a small crossbody or fanny pack with just the essentials: cruise card, phone, and lip balm. Limit jewelry to one statement piece. Lightweight, simple accessories keep you mobile, stylish, and stress-free. And while we're talking about outfits that seem perfect for photos but turn into regrets, wait till you hear why all-white outfits can be the most dangerous fashion trap at sea. #17. All-white outfits and why they're risky. All-white outfits look stunning on Instagram, but in real cruise life, they're a disaster waiting to happen. From red wine spills to sea spray stains, white clothes are one wardrobe choice you'll regret by day 2. Example: it's formal night on your Royal Caribbean cruise. You've planned the perfect photo: sunset on the balcony, glass of wine in hand, crisp white linen shirt or dress catching the golden light. You take one sip, the ship tilts slightly, and suddenly that deep red Cabernet has baptized your outfit. No laundry room miracle is saving that one tonight. Here's the truth: between saltwater, sunscreen, buffet sauces, and unpredictable breezes, cruise ships are terrible environments for keeping white fabrics clean. Even deck railings or lounge chairs can leave subtle stains you don't notice until later. And onboard laundry services. They're expensive, slow, and not always equipped for stain removal. Consequence: what started as a classy outfit becomes a stress magnet. You'll spend your sea days avoiding colored drinks, leaning away from railings, and trying not to sweat because even a little moisture can turn white fabrics see-through under sunlight. Pro tip: swap pure white for light neutrals like beige, soft gray, or pale blue. They photograph beautifully, stay cooler under the sun, and hide minor stains. If you must wear white, make it your embarkation or disembarkation outfit when you're on land, not juggling buffet plates or drinks at sea. And now, the final mistake, one that's less about fashion and more about freedom. It's the overpacking trap that frustrates even the most organized cruiser. The just-in-case overpacker's trap. Let's be honest, overpacking is the cruise mistake that haunts everyone. You tell yourself, I'll bring options just in case. But once you're on board, that just-in-case pile becomes clutter, chaos, and cabin stress. Example: it starts before you even board. You're wrestling 2 overstuffed suitcases through the terminal, sweating before you even see the ocean. Once in your cabin, reality hits, there's barely space to unpack. Your closet's full, your suitcase won't fit under the bed. And now you're stepping over shoes and wrinkled clothes every time you grab sunscreen. By day 3, you've worn the same 2 outfits on rotation anyway. Cruise cabins, even on luxury lines, are compact. Every square foot matters. Too much luggage doesn't just kill your space, it kills your mood. And those overpacked items, they're heavy, unnecessary, and take time to repack when you should be enjoying your last day on deck. Consequence: overpacking leads to cluttered cabins, wrinkled clothes, and a constant sense of disorganization. It also slows down embarkation, unpacking, and even security checks when disembarking at ports. Pro tip: follow the 4x4x1 rule. For casual outfits, for dress-up options, 1 formal night look. Mix and match, reuse accessories, and do a quick sink rinse for basics midweek. Seasoned cruisers know, packing light equals moving freely. You'll have space to breathe, relax, and bring souvenirs home. And now that you've learned all 18 mistakes, let's wrap it up with a quick recap and a next step tip to help your viewers cruise smarter in 2025. Final thoughts and your cruise tips. You made it. You now know the 18 things you should never wear on a cruise in 2025. And here's the truth. Cruise fashion isn't about being fancy. It's about being smart. Every rule we covered comes down to 3 words: respect, comfort, and confidence. Cruises blend luxury with adventure. When you dress appropriately, you glide through dining rooms without awkward stares. Stay cool on deck and blend right in with the pros. You'll spend less time worrying about what you're re-wearing and more time soaking in the sunsets, the sea breeze, and that second dessert at the buffet. Now it's your turn. What's the worst cruise outfit mistake you've ever made? Drop it in the comments below so we can all laugh and learn together. And if you found this video helpful, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and share it with your cruise buddies.